To us, it was a course that was put forward by the business. I think the business obviously have a relation. CBRE have had a relationship with Blue Line for quite a long period, especially the continuous improvement. So it was put forward to me by one of my director if I wanted to obviously join the course, and obviously saw the benefits of helping develop myself. So that was it was obviously put to me, so as an offer. So I was something obviously I was very grateful to do. I think it's when we had to deal with our projects and stuff. It enabled me to learn to put in what I'd learned into the business that I work at. So it kind of had, rather than just kind of learning theory, we were putting that theory into practice as we were going along with the course. So we'd have a session with our trainer, and then we'd go away and implement what we'd learned into the business, rather than having a large amount of theory. Say instead of having a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks here doing a block course of learning, it was over the course of the year, so I was able to implement what I'd learned day by day, rather than kind of having it all in one block, I guess. My course enabled over 4,000 hours to be saved from our team across the business, and that equated to around about £100,000 per month, reducing how long it took my engineers to complete jobs. So there was a massive benefit that was could be implemented from the course. Two parts. I think the thing that probably stuck with me the most, was probably not part of the course, but more learning for myself, was not to just jump in and go crack on and do stuff, because I work in FM. It's very quick paced, and you need a solution, you do it, and you kind of crack on, where that first solution isn't always necessarily the best. So I think when we went through the measure phase and working through possible different scenarios, rather than just doing the first answer, right, this is the solution, let's just crack on. So I think even in the initial parts of the project where you're going through scoping and learning about, right, what's the problem, what's caused the problem, and looking at root analysis, root cause analysis and things like that, I kind of help change how I look at issues and problems and stuff, rather than just cracking on and just going for the first quickest solution, which is probably what I've always done previously. Yeah, because obviously I've left school quite a few years ago. So I didn't ever see myself as doing an apprenticeship. But yeah, something that can run at the same time as your work and stuff is definitely beneficial. So some of my apprenticeship was just doing my normal sort of work and improving how I work that. I think you do need to obviously be aware of how much time you do need to put to it, because my job is quite intensive. So to be able to set enough time to my apprenticeship is quite important, and I think that's possibly in the early stages of my apprenticeship. It was probably something that I struggled on, and it's something that I definitely learned to put more time to, and kind of go, right, I need to dedicate to make sure I get my hours in, and make sure that I'm factoring in when I'm doing my normal work, is it's towards my project, and factoring those hours in. Obviously looking to progress, obviously, in where I am now. Over the course of the year since I've finished this apprenticeship, I've been looking at some technical qualifications and stuff to kind of expand my knowledge with my team. So most of my team are all electricians, air conditioning engineers, heating engineers. So I've been trying to have a bit more knowledge of what their role encompasses, so I understand what they should be doing and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. I think I've done 3 or 4 courses this year, which has helped me expand my technical understanding, I guess. So I think I've done a lightning protection course, a air conditioning course, wiring regs, and safe isolation. So I've done a number of them. I've completed them. I'm not quite sure where I head to next, to be honest. I think I've done 4 of them this year, so I'm at the point now where I go, right, I've done my technical bit. I've done I'm obviously looking at maybe doing a NEBOSH next, expanding my knowledge, because we do kind of total FM, so there's quite a different bits which my role kind of equates to. So just trying to get a rounded knowledge base. Yeah, definitely would recommend Blue Line. I think Dave was great. We did have 2 Dave, which did make it a little bit challenging. We went from one tutor to the other, but yeah, Dave was always there for helping us when you struggle to understand something. Dave could put it into sort of real world context and implement it to like our business, so we can kind of get your head around what we were doing. I think because my project was all about kind of like labor, we're not like a manufacturing business, so I know a lot of the slide deck and the presentations were kind of like about, say, production, where Dave could then implement it. Well, if it was for me for labor hours and stuff, and could sometimes when you're thinking about production lines compared to how someone works day to day in their process, helping us understand it and put it into like into a format that I could understand, helping us keep track of where we should be on our project, keeping us like honest of where we're up to and what we're doing. And but yeah, really they're supportive, and yeah, definitely helped me get where I needed to be. I think Dave even met up with us afterwards and stuff, and we went and did the projects. Spent a day doing our projects together. So yeah, definitely get a good amount of support from the tutors and stuff, which makes it easier to get you complete your course.